Wow, yes, once again, welcome to Manchester United Pundit Official TV. Manchester United, nowadays, they are busy on the winter window. We have to sign a player, of course. And of course, our scouters, they already scouted the players we will sign in these 30 days. And of course, we have Christopher Vivel, our recruitment director, alongside with the Jackson Wilcox. These two men, they are the one who have the duties and the responsibilities of the signing the players in this January winter window after a termination of the contract of the Danny Ashworth, who was a sporting director of the Manchester United. Now we have a Christopher Vivel and the Jackson Wilcox. They are going to sign players in these 30 days of the transfer window. And of course, it is a must for the Manchester United to sign players. Fans of the United, they are not happy. We are going to start from these updates. Adidas is our sponsor in the 10 years from the 2023 up to 2033. The 10 years with Adidas, there is some news from the Manchester United that if United relegated to the championship, Adidas will not continue to work with the Manchester United. This is just news from the Adidas. Adidas will not continue to sponsor 10 millions per season. Sorry, 19 millions per season as a sponsor of the Adidas to Manchester United. This contract was signed in 2023, and of course it is 10 years of the contract with Adidas, Manchester United and Adidas. And of course, if United relegated to the championship, Adidas will not continue to pay 19 millions per season to Manchester United. So this just was an update. Of course, you have to know this one because you are the fan. Of course, you want to know all updates about your team. So that was just an update. Let's go in details. The transfer news ahead this winter window. Of course, you know that so we have 30 days. We are very busy. We have to sign players. Of course, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. We are going to start on the transfer of the Dani Olmo. Case of Dani Olmo in the Barcelona, he is now currently a free agent. This means that he can join any team. If Barcelona fail to register him by the deadline, he will sign to another team. And of course, Dani Olmo is a good player, even if he loves Barcelona. But Barcelona nowadays, they have a financial crisis. To register a player, it is not easy for the Barcelona. Dani Olmo, he became free agent after a failure of the Barcelona to register him in the La Liga. So, United is now scouting this deal of the Dani Olmo, and they are ready to pay for Dani Olmo because he's a free agent if Barcelona fail to register him by the deadline. And of course, he's a good player, Dani Olmo. We have to sign a striker because Joshua Zirkzee is not good. Rasmus Højlund, he's not good. Between Dani Olmo and Victor Osimhen, who will come in the Manchester United? Both players, they are not good in their team. Dani Olmo, situation is not good. Same case to Victor Osimhen. In the Napoli, situation is not good. Currently, he was a player of the Galatasaray, but his loan to Galatasaray now is on the end. This means that he will return to Napoli this month, but Napoli is not ready to keep him. And of course, they are open to put him on the market in this winter window. And of course, United, they showed the interest of the signing of the Victor Osimhen. Of course, he's a good player. We can sign him. Joshua Zirkzee, there is some new rumors from the inside of the team that Joshua Zirkzee, he will be released by the Manchester United this January. He can join any team, but on loan. And of course, perfect replacement of the Joshua Zirkzee. will be Victor Osimhen or Dani Olmo, but more chances is Victor Osimhen. Of course, is a good player. And United is ready to trigger his release clause from the Napoli, but of course they can negotiate also a loan move of the Victor Osimhen, because of course Manchester United will send a player by of course looking on the financial fair play rules. We cannot send more players in this January winter window. This can lead us to go in the breaking of the financial fair play. Remember that we have a summer transfer window in June, from June to August. So we will need to sign more players. We will need to release more players. So we cannot sign more players without releasing other players. This is the statement of the Ruben Amorim. To sign players in the Manchester United, it requires us to release another player. So we will deal with the loan move and of course scope deal. There is also some news that scope deal of the Victor Osimhen and Joshua Zirkzee or Marcus Rashford in the Manchester United, but negotiation is still proceeding between the clubs. Of course, Napoli and the Manchester United on this swap deal of the Victor Osimhen and the and Joshua Zirkzee plus some amount, all Marcus Rashford. So we have to sign left back Nuno Mendes, according to the Fabrizio Romano. We are going to quote Fabrizio Romano news. This young talented left back defender Nuno Mendes from the Paris Saint-Germain, he is remaining 6 years on his contract at Parc des Princes. He refused to extend his contract at Parc des Princes. This means that he wants to leave to join Ruben Amorim. He was with Ruben Amorim in the Sporting CP in the Portugal. Now he wants to join him at Old Trafford. Nuno Mendes, of course, is a good player. You have to sign him. But of course, Rashford can leave Manchester United this month, and the replacement. Who is going to be the replacement if Rashford goes? We are proposing the move of the Matthias Cunha from the Wolverhampton Wanderers, because he's a winger, can play as of course as a winger on the striker, or young Spanish winger Neco Williams from the Atletico Bilbao.